Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Today we're back on Skyrim. Currently working on a small truck to gun truck. Oy, my words are weird today. Working on a small project on Minecraft, but today we are going to go through the next stage of the companion storyline called Proving Honor. So we gotta come up here and talk to Farkas, who's gonna
I hope
judge
you've
us with
readied
those
yourself.
cold, beady eyes.
So I'm told. Let's see if you impress. I'll show you what I can about protecting yourself.
It's not a bad cost, but I think that's about as far as I'm going to do for that. He's supposed to be following me. Going to this man's Karn, where we're going to recover a shard of Uthland, the battle axe of the leader of the 500 companions. Uh, um, I can't remember what his name is. Boy. Let's see here. So we get to go this way. Most people would follow the road, but I'm just going to cut straight through because because I want to tackle this stream camp over here as well. Am I going the right way? Am I going the right way? I don't think I am. I feel I'm not. I hope I am going the right way. Hundreds of hours in the game. Can't always remember which way you're going. How great is that? I need a compass. Or better yet, a map. That doesn't show it unless I discover it. What's hitting me now? Do I have any healing stuff? It doesn't look like I do. Oh, that's great. There we go. That's gonna make things difficult. Ooh, that's actually close enough coming to dying so far in this game. Healing up, healing up, healing up. Keep on healing. You shoot me, I shoot you. Oops, sorry, Fargus. Take the gold, take the gold. Gold is always good, especially when they come from bandits. Bandits gonna die. Bandits are gonna die. Ooh. Yay, there's some more healing. Gotta remember the recipe, or I could get my Skyrim book out and look it up. I don't think I got everything I need yet. I need more mountain flowers. So I'm waiting for my little farm to grow the stuff I need.
Hey!
Part of what I plan to do in the next few videos of this is going to require what I'm going to pick up here. See, I plan on leveling up my character over the next several videos. You know, just going through encounters and all that. And my character is going to need to take a break from the companions when she learns the dark truth of their beginnings. Down they go. The bandit outlaws and their chief are dead. Armor's actually better than what I have on, and it's Nordic. Part of it's kind of Nordic. So, yeah. Now, I know I'm going to need a mammoth tusk in order to complete a quest for Isolde, because she wants one to be able to talk the traveling Khajiit merchants into a deal to set up shop. So I'll give that to her next in order for me to get an extra boost in my speech. And this is what I want. Spell tome, transmute mineral ore. It's going to be very handy for when I want to level up my smithing, because if I can literally mine just a shit ton of iron ore, I can also level up my alteration by using this and then smelting the gold into bars and then making gold jewelry, which skyrockets smithing up pretty quick. But it's going to take a lot of hours to do. And if you guys haven't realized, I am a collector of books, both in real life and in game. Let's see. The cake and the diamond. Interesting. Oh, I'm going to take all the books because I like books in real life and in person. And in the game. Oh, now I'm over. Crap. Is there something I can drop that isn't a book? Actually, yeah, I can do that. What's this page? I can drop that too. Let's see. Can drop that as well. Can I drop that? I think I can drop that too. Yep. There we go. We're able to move again. Yay! Just Men's Karn. Away! Too bad I can't say up and away. Because that would involve me flying, and I can't fly in this game. Sadly. And if you gotten this far, please like and subscribe if you enjoy this content. And I would greatly appreciate any comment you guys may have on what you guys would like me to play as well. Because with the Stellaris 4.0 update, I could start making gameplay videos on that if you would like. Continue on Minecraft, the Elder Scrolls, what is it, 4 Oblivion? Or just Oblivion Remastered? Or any other game I may have in my extensive collection of both PS5, PS4, and the games on my computer. So let me know. You never know. It may get my attention and my ADHD will go, Squirrel, this is cool. Let's play it for a long ass time. And that's more likely what will happen. I want to play it for a very long time. Very, 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 very long time. I am now wearing steel armor, which is better than the Imperial armor I was wearing. How about that? No use using up magicka on things that can be killed so easily with a mace. Do I have a better weapon than the steel mace right now? I have a dwarven mace. There we go. That would increase my damage. My great incredible damage. Ho 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 ho. Not seeing a chest on the outside. Watch. Let's go on the inside.
Looks like someone's been digging here, and recently. Tread lightly.
Sweet. Mind if me? Ooh, I'm right on the edge. I'm on the edge of life. Living on the edge. Am I going to get a drink or not? I don't know. Freaking. I just got more gold and I love gold. Ah, sweet. Yeah. A little bit more points there. That way that. I'm so really right now. That way that I can have more carrying capacity. Probably even up to 390. Exactly what it is. Yay! Somebody's already been through here, digging, and fighting the Draugr.
Careful around the burial stones. I don't want to haul you back to your home.
Ah, the Draugr. Norse mythology said that only the strength of a hero fighting the Draugr back into its burial mound to be sealed forever within with the hero can stop them. Bum 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 ba do 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 bang ding do 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 dun dun dun. My burn, I haven't had my caffeine yet today. I've been up since 4:30 a.m. Oh my word. Not mean to yawn, but feeling a bit tired. Ooh, it's the paper. I mean, see, I do have stuff to disenchant, so I'll disenchant that. Disenchant that. Disenchant that as well. And I'll disenchant that. And I'm also gonna nah, I don't want to yet. Nah. I'm also gonna disenchant this as well. Huh. So, there we go. We got some pretty good basic enchantments disenchanted now. Should be pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Alright, 'cause, 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 'cause Take these and that. Always need more leather strips. Activate the lever. Brings this down. We're trapped. Let me in! Let me in! Boy.
Now look what you've gotten yourself into. No worries. Just sit tight. I'll find the release.
It's time to die, dog. We knew you'd be coming. Your mistake, companion.
Which one is that?
Doesn't matter. He wears that armor, he dies.
Killing you will make for an excellent story.
None of you will be alive to tell it.
Okay, so we get a real treat when we killed it. Not when we killed, but when Farkas gets done killing these guys and he reverts back, he actually doesn't pick his sword back up. He literally uses an iron two-handed sword for the rest of the time, and we can pick up the Skyforged steel sword right there.
I hope I didn't scare you.
Which is really cool because that means it's a really good sword that we get before we even get to the inner circle.
Oh, no.
Or become
With the
full
circle
companion.
of the beast blood. Prove you're worthy to be a companion.
But yeah, he'll use that iron two-handed sword or great sword for the rest of the time. I don't know why they programmed it like that because it does not make sense. It would make more sense for him to still have his sword, but it gives you a free Skyforged steel weapon right there. And if I use the mace one-handed, this is stronger than a mace. The Orcish Warhammer is barely stronger than the Skyforged steel greatsword. Sad part is, unlike in Oblivion, you can't use magic and weapons at the same two-handed weapons at the same time. So I will use the mace for now because it's the highest one-handed weapon I have, which frees me up to be able to continue using my spell sword type build I would like to have. Most time, I'm a full-blown Noric type, and I go in there swords swinging and blazing, but I don't know. Maybe I should work on two-handed a bit.
Do your work.
There we go. Down she goes. Okay, I'm at 342 out of 390. Me disenchanting a lot of that stuff has allowed me to take back a lot of my inventory here. Now, of course, as my character is a Nord, she's not going to pass up on having this great weapon to use. Ancient Nord battle axe has less damage than the sword I'm using. That is pretty cool.
Over here.
I'm not going sideways, I was going forward. Oy. The particulars of this game is sometimes annoying, but it's okay. Cure disease from hawk feathers. Cool. What does... Oh, restore stamina? That's... Okay, cool. Interesting, but cool. Let's see. It's only a novice, so... Since I'm using the Thieves' Backpack... Am I using the Thieves' Backpack? No, I'm using an Adventure Backpack. I thought I had Thieves for some reason. Oh. I should have went with the Thieves because it would give me 50% extra on lockpicking, or was that pickpocketing? I can't remember. I don't really care to go down the Thieves skill line much. I don't mind doing the... what's it called? The... Sneak. Because it's handy sometimes just to sneak past your enemies or do critical damage when you really need it. But otherwise, I prefer not to. I'm a full-blown... I'm what you would call a battle mage or a spell sword. I'm literally on the front line with heavy armor, weapon, and spells. That's just how I am. That's just who I am, to be honest. I'm not one to like to go sneaking around when I don't need to. It's the reason why when I used to play Call of Duty, I always hated the ones that wanted you to go sneaking around because I always had to think extra hard about it. Or I wouldn't really be able to accomplish it very well.
A fight. Enough. This. Watch it there, sister. Watch it there, sister.
Oh! Fuck! That is... yeah.
I'll get you. Watch it there, sister.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. 3 of them. Jeez Louise. Yeah, that's the reason why I like leveling up my magic a lot, because when it comes to something like that, I'll literally just throw a spell like that in there and take out a lot of them. That's what I prefer to do. Quick, easy, and efficient. Doesn't always happen, but it helps at times. I wonder if I have... Oh, I want the Nordic boots, though. That's what I really want for this. If I'm wearing the steel armor, I'll use the pauldrons if I'm using the male character, and the non-pauldrons if I'm using female. But I want the steel Nordic gauntlets and the steel Nordic boots. Those are the 2 I want. Just because, in my opinion, they go better with it than like the steel bracers or regular steel boots. Regular steel boots literally just look like Imperial boots to me. So I don't want to use them. I want to look like how I want to look like in order to actually, wear the actual set properly. One of the reasons why I like steel plate quite a bit is because it's so freaking cool. One of my favorite armor, though, is carved Nordic armor. It's awesome. Really like it. At depth chest, I haven't had much of an indication of where it would start moving. Go figure. It's that simple. Fucking hell. Well, there's a durr moment for you. Oish. It's only Saturday. By the way, for those of you who have served in the armed forces around the world or in the United States, happy Memorial Day. Always remember the fallen and those who are serving. God bless each and one of you. I say that as it should be said. I have family that served in the military. I have family that served in World War II, Desert Storm, Vietnam, and Korea. I wanted to sign up at one point, but I got disqualified due to medical condition I was born with. Otherwise, I would have gladly joined up and served. Probably made a career out of it, to be honest. But to all the veterans watching, happy Memorial Day, and thank you for your service. Norda Mead, restore 15 points of stamina. Stamina regenerates 30% slower for 30 seconds. No, we don't need it to regenerate slower, we just need it to regenerate. Hopefully quicker. Quicker than my health is right now, anyway. Ouch. Ooh, there's our little sweet. I'm gonna increase my health. I need to increase the health. Okay, since we're using a two-hander, we're gonna increase the damage a little bit. Then I'd like to do champion stance. After that, for this one. Hello there. Oh yeah. Now that's what we're talking about. Hoo-ah. Hoo-ha-ha-ha. What kind of bow am I using? Because that was a... Oh, okay, I do have a hunting bow. I was wondering if I had an orcish bow. I couldn't quite remember. Well, I'm thinking about a different, what should I call it, playthrough. Dustman's crypt. Dustman's crypt. Da 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 da. Hopefully we don't turn into a dustman. I got him one hit. Woo, yeah. Woo, doggy. Henry's looking over at me like I'm some kind of weirdo.
Get him. Kill him.
Henry is our cat, by the way. But he's still looking at me like weird. Aren't you, buddy? Hi, Farkas. Are you fighting anybody? Kid. Let's see. And there we go. 2 for 2. Ancient Nord Hammer. You know, whenever I can get the proper forge running again, I want to get the Ancient Nord Hammer and turn it into the Nord Hero Hammer. I think it'd be pretty cool. Honestly, though, I can't wait to get Dragon Smithing because I love the look of their sword and their greatsword. Okay, there's too many around. I'm gonna do what I do best. Blow shit up in a large area. In the game, of course. Nowhere else. In the game, I love using these AoE stuff. These AoE spells are great and powerful. But I need to heal. I need to heal bad. Spells are my strongest weapon, especially when I'm outnumbered like that. Even though I'm doing this because I know my character would. And because, as a Norse woman, she would want to use every advantage and would want to do... when I'm like this... doesn't really look like it changes much. That's an interesting detail I've never noticed before.
I heard something.
That's kind of cool.
Found you.
Nice hit. I'm sorry if I'm starting to sound nasally again. Allergies are really kicking our butt lately. I might even be getting sick. I have no clue yet. We'll see in a few days whether or not I am. And I'll keep working on the Minecraft video so that you guys can at least have that to hold you through next week if I can get it done in time, if I'm sick. Another adept. There's a lot of adept. I only have a limited amount of lockpicks. Usually there's some pretty good stuff. Alright, I remember the spot. So close. There we go. Hello. Oh, I almost thought that was fire salts. Like, yes, fire salts. That would come in handy for later. What's up here? Meal, bone meal, bleh. Yes, the Silver Hunt, so-called werewolf hunters. I hear they're reforming the Dawnguard, vampire hunters or something. That'll be going through town now. I think I'm at that level now where that's gonna start popping up. Yep, I'm level 10, so Dawnguard and both Dragonborn and the Dawnguard will now start showing up because of that. Because I hit level 10. Typically, they start showing up around level 9, is when the cultists try and find you for that whole storyline. So any major city I walk into now, there will be some masked cultists wanting to know if I'm the Dragonborn, and then if I say I am, they're going to attack me and say that I'm not the true Dragonborn that Merrick is, and that they serve him, and then I need to die, and then they're going to try and kill me. They won't succeed, but they will try. It's kind of an annoying thing, you know? Especially since they can be strong enough almost to kill certain people, you know, like people that characters are able to die, which are actually characters I actually like too. Which sucks, but it's whatever. And then the vampire hunting one, I can leave that off for a little while. Vampire attacks will start up a bit, but won't become horrendous until I actually start the actual main storyline. And if I choose Dawnguard, then they'll be vampire attacks. If I choose the vampires, then I'll be facing off against an army of Dawnguard. It's one big entire thing. I'm gonna wait until I'm a little bit higher level before I even start going through that. Merrick, I'm gonna wait to do that one until I'm at least level 35, because that's the lowest I've seen that's actually been able to beat him easily. That also means I'm gonna have to work on my archery too, my archery level, because he's easily beaten if you can snipe him from a very cheesy spot. But it's going through all those books that's gonna be tough. Fight itself won't be tough. Handling the creatures coming out of the lake or going through those books will be. I'd like to get the achievement for traversing all 5 books and getting the powers from them. I also would like to get that final Dragon Priest mask. Get the mask from Solstheim as well. Add to my collection. I'm a collector of sorts. I like collecting armor and what you call it, the quest artifacts. Ooh. Fire breath. Not Fußvorn da, but fire. And I haven't learned either war, so cool. Kind of been avoiding that. Not sure how. That's right. I haven't gone to Riverwood yet. I bypassed it completely. And you actually don't have to talk to Girder in Riverwood in order to progress the story. But it helps, because then you're more believed. But I don't have to. So does that mean I'm still carrying the Dragonstone of Bleak Falls Battle? I am still carrying it. Oy vey. Oh, ain't that a pain. At least it doesn't weigh anything. It weighs 25. I need to get rid of that thing pretty quick. Well, continuing on. So, yeah, I picked it up, so now it should be doing that. Farkas is permanently crouched like he's sneaking around. That's an interesting glitch. But as Bethesda says, it's no glitch, it's a feature! Because they're so famous for that. I still remember seeing the meme where the dragon has fire coming out both ends. That was funny, especially when they paired it with, yes, I would like a enchilada with extra jalapenos and chili sauce. And then all it says is, oh my god, it looks like he's literally shitting his ass out. It's fucking hilarious. Hello there. You're dead. So dead, Mr. Drugger. Is Farkas having trouble up here? Two-handed is low up to 34. Sweet! Which is pretty good considering that in Skyrim, Nord started out with 25, so I've almost got up 10 levels since I started using the two-handed. Really? You're gonna do that to me, and then you die. Like a dog. Oh, I'm feeling the fact that I had roughly a half-hour sleep last night. And woke up at 4:30 and it's been up ever since. I might need a nap after this. Oh, I'm gonna need a potion of healing in order to stay alive.
Sister. Watch it there, sister.
Get out of the way, Farkas. Did that door just open and close over there? That was weird.
I'm gonna crush you like a bug.
You know, there's quite a few Draugr bodies here. Kind of reminds me of Starship Troopers Extermination. I bought that for the PS5 and I've been having a lot of fun with that. We literally have just been piling the bugs high on top of the walls. Sometimes they're so high during one of the waves that they almost start crawling over the walls, just like in the movie. And it's so cool. How much gold do I have now? 1,748. Cool. It's like a 1,300 gold I found just from this mission so far. Pretty awesome, pretty good. It's good. It's pretty good. Good. Yay. You know, I think one of the best things about, being able to turn werewolf in the game is the fact that you can turn werewolf and you're immune to diseases and poisons. The only downside is
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Lines only. Let's see here.
A letter from the yard.
oh yeah, I also get to buy land from Jarl Siegfried of
Got
Falkreath.
to go.
You there. The Dawn Guard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire menace. What do you say?
You know, his eyes almost look like he's a vampire, but he's not. This guy's kind of a hard ass, but he's cool.
Nope. Sorry.
So, oops. Little I can drop that one since I dropped all the others. Warriors Challenge. Ooh, I can get Hinderheim. That is a cool place to get. Oh, if I can defeat that person, I'll have really good light armor, a really good weapon, one-handed weapon, and a home I don't have to buy. Freya Shatterspear. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Siggeir, and I have the honor to be Jarl of the proud and ancient city of Falkreath. The fame of your exploits across Skyrim has brought you to my attention. If you are interested in becoming a Thane of Falkreath Hold, I invite you to speak to me the next time you are in Falkreath. Aside from the honor that accrues to the title, my Thanes are entitled to a personal housecarl. I can also tell you privately that a choice parcel of land in Falkreath would be available for your purchase should you prove your service Your services proved useful to me. I look forward to meeting you in person. I remain Jarl Siggeir of Falkreath. Cool. Alright, Warrior's Challenge. Long ago, my ancestors built a great hole in the mountainside north of Gulch Mine. They called it Hinderheim, a warrior's home that rivaled Sovngarde itself. As the last of my clan, I wish to bequeath this home to a true warrior and a fellow Nord. I heard you're a worthy fighter, but I would like you to prove it with your blade. Idvina Shieldhearth. Cool. Okay, so Hinderheim is probably going to be in the next video because that's a pretty good place to go. And you can do pretty amazing stuff with it. Including get some really good armor and a really good weapons. And it pretty much becomes a pretty good base. It pretty much has all the enemies of a house you can build. But you just need to fight for it, win, and you got it. It's pretty cool. Alright, let us talk to the Circle, so they can accept me as one of their own.
Brothers and sisters of the Circle, today we welcome a new soul to our mortal fold. This woman has endured, has challenged, and has shown her valor. Who will speak for her?
I stand witness to the courage of the soul before us.
Would you raise your shield in her defense?
I would stand at her back, that the world might never overtake us.
And would you raise your sword in her honor?
It stands ready to meet the blood of her foes.
And would you raise a mug in her name?
I would lead the song of triumph as our mead hall reveled in her stories.
Then the judgment of this circle is complete. Her heart beats with fury and courage that have united the companions since the days of the distant green summers. Let it beat with ours, that the mountains may echo and our enemies may tremble at the call.
It shall be so.
Well, girl, you're one of us now. I trust you won't disappoint. I see you've been allowed to know some secrets before your appointed time. No matter. Yes, it's true. Not every companion, though. Only members of the Circle all share the blood of the beast. Some take to it more than others. Well, I grow old. My mind turns towards the horizon.
I've got a bad
I worry that Shore
Take a
won't
look
call
at
an
it.
animal to glory
I'm
as
a
he would have.
warrior, not a
Living as
flex.
beasts draws our souls
just tell
closer
me
to the
Grim is
Daedric
bad.
Lord Hircine.
If Aorland made it, it's more
Some
likely
may
you're ripping
prefer
it.
an eternity
Find me
in his
tomorrow, we
hunting
can go over
grounds, but I crave the fellowship of Sovngarde. Yes, but it's no easy matter. But you don't need to share the worries of an old warrior. This day is to rejoice in your bravery. And speak to Yorland if you want a better weapon than whatever that is.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this hereby concludes this episode of Skyrim. Proving Honor was this quest that we finished. We finished it well. I hope you all have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend for those of you in the U.S. I don't know what the rest of you in the world will be doing, but I hope you all have a wonderful weekend too. I'll catch you in the next one. God bless.